I want to apologize and everything, but every time I try to say
shout out to Instablog Niger.
It's like my tongue is heavy, like something is sitting on my tongue. Like every time I try and say.
And these are sizable books. They are minimum 200 pages. You can download them absolutely for free by simply going to, for example, this one, you just go to getmymarriageback.com, smartrealestatewholesaling.com, realestatemoneysecrets.com. So yes, I am a 3 times author, and those books are out there for your consumption, and they are also available everywhere on Amazon, anywhere that you pick up books. So in case you prefer a physical book like that. Welcome back. Welcome men of prestige, ladies. Welcome back. We're talking about this young lady. She's an actress, fine actress, Dorcas Shola-Fapson, Nigerian actress, by the way. And she has something to say. And, I don't speak a lot on how the women can be off. I don't hold the women accountable enough. I know it's because I don't think that's your leverage point. I don't think you're gonna gain anything from that, especially when we're talking about a woman that you're in a romantic relationship with. Okay, I think you should focus on influence. Okay, I think you should focus on seduction. I think you should focus on building attraction. Attraction means she just wants to love you. She just want to be there with you instead of you forcing her or talking her down until she becomes yours. I want you to actually attract her because that lasts longer. Not only does that last longer, it feels a lot better than you having to keep up with yelling at her and setting rules in your household that she must follow, right? If you know anything about women, especially in this time and age, they're like cats. You have to let them go and come as they wish. And what they tend to do is they stay around more, right? Because you gave them the freedom that everyone else is probably not trying to give them, right? So you saw what happened to Kanye West, is losing his wife, right? And who probably knows what Kanye did with Kim Kardashian in the house? Who knows, right? We don't know if he's actually, we don't know what he did, right? So we can't judge him. But the point here is this: being aggressive, it's not gonna work. Okay? Being passive won't work either. So what is gonna work? What is gonna work is being aggressively a student of attraction, seduction, attraction, influence, especially within a romantic context. If you're aggressively like that, then she has no choice. She doesn't get to decide. She submits, she trusts, she respects you. She don't get to decide that. She doesn't get to decide that. We act like a woman the woman just decide, I'm gonna trust, no, that's not. They could run their mouth all they want. That's not how that shit works. They naturally want to submit, but if the environment is not conducive, yes, god damn it, I'll keep saying it, it's conditional. The submission is conditional. The trust is conditional. Respect is, god damn it, is subjective and is definitely conditional, and it has to be earned, especially if you lost it. Now, if she's in love with you, she really doesn't know you. She thinks she respects you. You think she respects you. But wait until you're in a relationship and complacency starts to kick in, and then you'll find out the true colors of a woman, right? So this young lady right here, she's actually being blatantly honest, right? Most women are not able to be this honest. It's not because they don't want to be honest, because that's one of your problems. You think they deliberately want to get you. You think they deliberately just out here trying to hurt you. That's not how this shit works. Because if you look at it that way, naturally, you're defensive, you're yelling at the top of your lungs on Clubhouse. Every statement starts with, these women, right? You're just angry, and everyone can tell that you've been hurt. You wonder why everybody asks, like, who hurt you? You wonder? It's because it's true. You've been hurt. You're projecting. That's exactly what's going on. You may cap all you want about it, but we're human beings. We're spirits. We have incredible radar for bullshit, and we can tell. It's the same thing with women. Women that are yelling, men are scum, men are scum. Hey. People just don't come out of the womb and say that. It's because you've been hurt, and you refuse to approach healing properly. it goes both ways. So this young lady recorded a video. She was being blatantly honest, and I thought it was interesting to show it to you that this is a real thing. A woman and accountability within the context of a romantic relationship, you can forget it. Now they can come on Clubhouse, they can come on social media and say, no, I like to be honest, I can hold myself accountable. Bullshit. We're gonna wait until you find yourself in a romantic relationship, and then we can judge. Okay, until then, just keep creating your content and copying for all of them niggas in your comment. Okay, so let's keep going here. Let's watch this video.
I want to apologize and everything, but every time I try to say,
shout out to Instablog Niger,
it's like my tongue is heavy, like something is sitting on my tongue. Like every time I try and say,
trying to say I'm sorry,
it doesn't come out. Like it doesn't come out.
She's funny.
I honestly don't know how to.
She's been real. She's been honest, blatantly honest. But I bet that even when she knows that, when she finds herself in a relationship with another boyfriend or husband, the same thing will play out. Why is it that people can be intentional with that? Because emotions are involved, dumbass. Emotions are involved. Your emotion is involved. Her emotion is involved. Everyone is trying to be right. And the more everyone is trying to be right, something is waiting for someone or something to lead out of that funk. And you want to actively wait for the woman to lead you out of the funk, then don't be surprised if she's leading everything else. If you start to feel emasculated, you're looking for her to equally be an adult in the relationship. We can have equal communication like adults. You're full of shit, because that's not gonna ever happen, right? This is what she's talking about right here. The way it's gonna play out, it's not gonna be fun like this. It's gonna be nasty. I know she may not be able to say I'm sorry, and there are exceptions to the rules, by the way. There are people that are able to say I'm sorry, so it works vice versa. So that usually means you're not able to say I'm sorry, right? Now, I don't believe in unsolicited apologies, by the way. So when I'm saying I'm sorry, I say that lightly. I use that word very lightly, right? I mean just being able to come around. I mean just being able to hold on to your wife and pull them to yourself when you guys have just finished arguing or something happened that will inevitably happen, right? Are you able to pull your wife together and say, hey babe, it's okay? Are you able to say that? Or you're gonna wait for her? Everyone is mad at each other for days. It goes for the woman too, right? If a woman is able to do that, it's helpful for a woman to be able to do that. Some women are able to do that. But what she's saying is real. A lot of women will find themselves, they can't hold themselves accountable, not because they don't want to, it's because they're again stuck in some kind of emotions, right? She says something here, I'm going to play it again, that's very important, that I want to point out here. Watch this.
I don't know how to apologize to men. Because really, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry that you did something that made me act. So that's fine. She
said, really, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry that you did something that made me angry. Women will always say whatever they did wrong, you caused it. If you didn't do what you did, they wouldn't have done it. I'm talking about romantic relationship. I'm not talking about your relationship with your sister. Okay, by the way, it works in that as well, right? And your mother, right? Women will shit test you all day long. It's the way it works. They're not doing it deliberately. It's not intentional. The more you think it's intentional and deliberate, the more you take it as an offense, the angrier you get, and you're still gonna the more of a loser you become. So you really have to see this as what it is and stop trying to fight it. Especially within a romantic relationship. If she feels at any level that you made her, because you will always say that, you made her do it. She never did anything wrong by herself. Is that the actual truth? No, but fuck the truth in this situation. The truth is that you're in a relationship, a romantic relationship with this woman. And sometimes it depends on how you do it. I'm not asking you to tender unsolicited apologies, because that doesn't work either. That actually work against you because you're showing off as a weak man. That doesn't work either. I'm asking you to maintain your frame, right? And don't compete with her. Don't say, hey, she should come back and she should come to me first. Don't do shit. There's no need for that. Avoid that altogether. You can wait it out, wait things out a little bit, and then, you know, be the one to lead your situation out of the funk. Just be a leader. Be proud of being a leader. Stop trying to compete with a woman, right? So, and she's saying that right here. She just told you the blatant truth. She's being honest, and she's probably still gonna fail this over and over when she finds herself in a relationship. This is just the nature of a typical woman. Not all women. There are exceptions. There's this lady here. She's also an actress, and she said, "But I think more women say sorry than most men." Well, I do if you don't. That's true. There are exceptions. But there's a good chance you're not going to end up with a woman who says, "I'm sorry" to you all the time. And if she's the one that comes to you and say, "I'm sorry" all the time, she's also going to resent you at some point. That's going to backfire at some point, right? And when it does backfire, you're not going to like it, right? Somebody said more women say sorry, not says sorry. Somebody's correcting grammar. You're very right. Saw it afterwards. Thanks for the correction, man. What kind? Anyway, these people. She's supposed to be a celebrity herself, and she's correcting people. Jesus Christ! But anyway, that's besides the point. You get the point. My point is that don't hold your breath. If your woman doesn't come to you and says it's not the end of the world. She's your woman. If some random woman on the street, no, this doesn't necessarily apply. But she's your woman, she's your woman. If she's your queen, she's your queen. Give her a pass every now and then. Just be intentional about giving her a pass every now and then. Not all the time, but even how you hold her accountable is key. Do you use seduction, attraction, or you just want to be loud at the top of your lungs, right? Well, results will tell you which one works better. Maybe you should try all of it, right? From experience, I know that seduction always works. I know that you need seduction no matter how long you've been with that person. And seduction doesn't mean you're in the bed and you're red roses. Doesn't mean all that. It just means you are able to woo her to your side without having to tell her to come to your side. She just finds herself falling in love with you all over again. It works 100% of the time when you learn the skills. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one.